Welcome. I'm Kirsten Allison, and today we're working on the throat chakra. We're going to begin with some neck rolls. Now, very gently, you want to make sure that you're keeping your cervical spine, these vertebrae right on your neck, extremely safe. So never go further than feels comfortable. We're going to begin pushing your head down towards the ground and circling over towards your right shoulder and back. Over to your left shoulder and forward. Right shoulder back. Left shoulder forward. Right shoulder back. Left shoulder forward. Right shoulder back. Left shoulder forward. Now reverse. Left shoulder back. Right shoulder forward. 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 Now bring your head back up to neutral and bring your ear close to your right shoulder and bring your right hand over to the left side of your head. You don't really want to pull, you just want a little bit of the weight of your hand just to weigh down your head a little bit. Now if you feel like it's hurting, that's definitely something that's telling you to back off a little. So listen to your body. Close your eyes and just be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently release that, and we'll do the opposite side. So your left ear is going to come towards your left shoulder, and your right hand comes over to the left side, or your left hand comes over to the right side of your head. Close your eyes. We'll be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release that. Maybe wiggle just a little bit. Now take your hands, cross through them, and bring them to the back of your head. And just gently let them pull down. You should feel a stretch in the back of your neck, maybe even down between your shoulder blades if you have any soreness. Be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently release. Now, a breath technique that is often used in Ashtanga, we're actually going to use that in some of the poses that we're going to be going through today. So the breath that we're using is Ujjayi breath. It's a light constriction in the throat. So if you're trying to fog up a mirror and you go, it's going to be a similar constriction in your throat, but your mouth is closed. To practice it, go ahead and leave your mouth open and make sure you can hear yourself audibly. When your mouth is open like that, it might feel a little dry. And now go ahead and try it with a closed mouth and gentle restriction in your throat. Okay, so now if you'll meet on hands and knees, and we're going to begin with cat-cow with Ujjayi breath. Hands about shoulder width apart, knees about hip width apart. If you like your hands to be about 45 degrees out with your thumbs facing forward. Root into your hands. Find length in your spine and a neutral spine. Tucking your, pulling your tailbone down and your navel in towards your spine. Begin with the Ujjayi breath. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, swoop your stomach down towards your mat, glancing up slightly. Exhale. You're looking in towards your navel, your spine's coming up to point at the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good job. Now come back with a neutral spine. Come to sit kneeling, hands on your thighs. And the next posture we're going to do is opening up our chest, opening up our throat, and we'll be there for about 5 breaths. So on your inhale, you're going to slide your hands towards your hips, shoulders towards each other, glancing up. Opening up your throat, you're constricting your breathing. Inhale. Exhale. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Now stretch out your back here. And turn around, we'll be on your sits bones. If you have some blocks nearby, or if you just want to do a fish pose that's not supported, that's fine. So what you're going to do is come to lay on your back. If you want to use a block, go ahead, put it underneath your back right here. Now what you want to do is pull your shoulder blades together. Your arms are almost going to be in an external rotation, and they're going to kind of slide under your butt. So you notice here that I'm almost like on my forearms. If you have a second block, go ahead and place that underneath of you. Supported fish. With your Ujjayi breath, we'll be here for 5. 4. 3. 2. Now gently lift up, remove the blocks from underneath of you. The next posture we're going in is to a shoulder stand. So if you have a blanket, go ahead and put that near so you can protect your cervical spine. I'm going to put it under my shoulders just a little bit as well. I like to use one of these for my prop for shoulder stands, but if you have blocks, that works great too. So what you're going to do is gently lift up. You kind of want to do shoulder shimmy. And the yoga wheel will be here. You want to hold it just for some extra support. If you'd like to go without a prop, go ahead and remove that. Do your shoulder shimmy. Place your hands. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and lay your hands flat on the ground. Bring your knees on each side of your ear. You can straighten your legs here, you can do that, but if not, you can just keep them bent on each side of your ear. Your hands could be laced behind your back, opening up your shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now place your hands underneath your hips and slowly roll yourself back flat onto the ground. Now with your knees, step your feet about hips width and lean your knees in towards each other. Palms facing towards the sky. Now you felt the Ujjayi breath and the constriction in your throat. We did some postures that opened up our throat and some that constricted them even further. I just want you to just observe how they felt in comparison to each other. And there are times in our life where we're not comfortable speaking up, speaking our truth. Maybe we feel intimidated in the world and as if our truth isn't going to really mean something to other people. Just imagine how you felt in a time like that. Now imagine another time where you met someone or you knew someone that cared so deeply about what you had to say and what you had to share. How you were so excited and so passionate to share these stories, experiences, this knowledge with somebody else. Now, moving forward, you know that both of these experiences are possible to continue to show up in your life. And if you could just take your wisdom and your knowledge and remind yourself that what you know, your own voice, is going to be the leader of other people and their beliefs and their voice. If you can harness that courage to speak up, to share your power and your light with other people, knowing that sometimes you might be scared. But that's okay, because Other people feel scared sometimes too. Thank you so much for joining me in my practice and for allowing me to be a part of yours. Namaste.